If you've ever been to one of our Valley's incredible fundraising galas, chances are you are experiencing the genius of Momentous. For over 30 years, they've created the most impressive and successful events, raising millions of dollars for nonprofits around the globe. The man behind these parties with a purpose is Frank Goldston, who realized once our world had shifted during the pandemic, he wanted to help his friends in the local nonprofits who still needed funds. So, of course, he came up with a brilliant solution, and it's his silver lining.
You kind of have had a little bit of a challenge trying to figure out what the next step for you will be as well. So tell me how you're navigating around this new normal.
Well, it is a new normal. It's something that I've never seen or experienced before. I really think that, I do see a light at the end of the tunnel, thankfully, which I think we all kind of feel grateful for. There's a lot of things in development that are allowing for us to be able to be putting events on the calendar for next season. One of the parts of the new normal is this big shift to pivot and to be looking at virtual events. And certainly Momentous is no different. We're certainly driving that very strategically right now in the Valley and working with many of our clients and not-for-profits, talking about how virtual events are going to be added benefit, possibly being in place, of live events. Organizations right now in our Valley need to be in front of their donor base, in front of their audience, and being able to connect with their donors. And whereas gala events and live events was one of the major vehicles for that to happen, virtual events is now going to be able to take that place. And it's not the most fun and glamorous along the way, like with big decor and entertainment and all the things that we all love to see and do and participate in, but it does give the ability to connect with donors, to be visible within the community, and most oftentimes to raise critical and much needed funds.
Certainly, these virtual fundraisers will have to suffice at least in the short term, won't they?
They will, and they may. Here's the great thing about virtual events is we can do them when it's 120 degrees outside. We can do them for wherever people are at any given time. So we can do them on a weeknight. We can do them raining, snowing, 120 degrees. We can do them even when our part-timers, who are in our area for the winters may be gone and back in their other cities.
I love what you said to me when we first discussed how we would go about navigating these new waters. And you said, nonprofits have been so good to me. I really feel like I want to come up with a solution for them to help them. You really took it as a personal mission, which really moved me.
Thank you. And I still feel that way. And I probably feel that way more so than ever because I feel that this has been really my main practice, here in the Valley for so many years. And people and organizations and leadership within these organizations and our community have come to trust me and to embrace me and ask me to support them in this way. And I really feel and still do that it's very much my obligation. And it's something wonderful to be able to do this great big pivot and lead organizations in a way that's going to allow them to be successful. It's really a wonderful honor.
Yes, helping each other succeed in these uncertain times is a true silver lining. For NBC Cares Silver Lining, I'm Sandy Newton.